There's never been a better time to own a VR headset. As you might have seen in our upcoming VR games for 2023 list, there's no shortage of brilliant experiences on the way. But what if you don't want to wait? We figured you'd know all about Beat Saber and Superhot, so this is a list of some of the best games you might have missed from the last couple of years. So grab your G333 VR earbuds and get ready for the best VR games to play in 2023. Let's kick things off with some tabletop action. Yes, VR can absolutely exhaust us with rhythm and fitness games, but importantly, it can enrich our favorite IRL activities too. Demeo is a cross-platform D&D style RPG experience where you can grab some online friends and happily sit around the table without any need for a physical setup. And this is no ordinary table. Demeo brings every character and dungeon to life in beautifully slick 3D. A cast of unique heroes await to battle across dangerous environments, and Resolution Games has been adding all kinds of new stories and content, with the latest being Reign of Madness. A warning, your non-D&D playing friends are about to find your stories even more insufferable.
You gonna play your turn or what?
Yeah, sure.
Now, about those exhausting fitness games we mentioned a minute ago. Kayak VR Mirage is exactly what you'd expect. A game that hands you a paddle and sets you adrift in a frankly, dangerously beautiful watery world. Of course, you can choose to race across the waves with set checkpoints to hit, but Kayak VR truly shines when you are gently exploring these jaw-dropping environments. This doesn't feel like a water physics tech demo either. Each location has wildlife to watch out for, and the sense of movement is incredible. You can even customize your kayak and paddle to suit your style. More helpful though is the presence of the kayak in front of you at all times, meaning you're much less likely to get seasick. Why choose one genre when you can have two, and throw in some asynchronous multiplayer at the same time? In Barbaria, we can spend hours in full first-person combat, swinging medieval weapons and dropping monstrous foes, but also zooming out of our fortress and building up defenses and placing our own varied minions. This is a builder meets hack and slash, and it all works surprisingly well. The combat mechanics are slick and varied as we take on other player-controlled realms, but then constructing and protecting our own is a ludicrous amount of fun too. You can even think tactically and watch replays of previous attacks on your stronghold to optimize your tactics for next time. It's official, Walkabout Mini Golf VR is one of our favourite virtual reality games, and we really didn't expect that to be a sentence we'd ever say, whether you're putting pro or a bit, green about the whole thing. Mighty Coconut's courses are a tantalising treat of trick shots and absurdity. The base game holds a smorgasbord of 8 absurd locations, and the real physics bring just the right sense of heft to every putt. Even if you didn't invest in any of the brilliant add-on packs, there are 188 custom collectibles to find, and every course has a significantly more challenging night mode to get to grips with. You can even play online privately with friends. Just don't expect to be able to stop. Let's go back to something a little more deadly now. And, well, neon. Until You Fall is a heady mix of fantasy and synthwave, as we grab swords and swing our way through a luminously glowing world. This is a perfectly paced roguelike, giving you just enough of a full body workout with each combo-packed run. And it's not easy. Reaching these bosses and then succeeding feels like a real victory, but every swoosh of your weapon feels solid and compelling, even if there's plenty of death until you win. If you want to take those Beat Saber arms to the next level, Until You Fall is the perfect way to test them. Hey, at least you don't need to worry about the beat. Well, just getting beaten. But what about if you want to test your brain, and not just your skills with a pointy implement? Well, Wanderer is the first-person time travel experience you didn't know you needed. You can play in good old-fashioned 2D, but Mighty Eyes has built the game specifically for VR, and the escape room style puzzles fit a 360-degree view perfectly. This is a full narrative game where we're attempting to change the course of history. No one seems to have told Asher Newman that this isn't the best idea, and is packed with rich environments to reach out and touch. Given that long-form stories still feel thin on the ground when it comes to VR, this isn't one to miss. 10 hours of brilliance await.
I used to say, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why.
And finally, how could we possibly not mention a chance to go ape? The phenomenally successful Gorilla Tag is now available out of early access. By this point, Gorilla Tag is a cultural touchstone, but if you've never seen it in action, the game is brilliantly simple, if still the opposite of easy on the eyes. There are now 4 modes, but in its purest form, you must chase other online gorillas in the titular tag mode. The big draw here is the movement style, all controlled by aggressively swinging your arms to speed around. We suggest doing some stretches to warm up and clearing a good space to make sure you're literally out of arm's reach of everything. Who needs the gym when you can climb like this?
For to play Gorilla Tag is to truly reject humanity and become monkey.
So that's some of the best VR experiences to play in 2023. Let us know your go-to virtual reality games in the comments below, drop us a like if you enjoyed the VR views, and subscribe to Logitech G for more videos just like this one. And if you're already subscribed, remember you can hit that notification bell to know when our next feature arrives on the channel.